Hey, happy Friday to you. Today is May 31st, and these are the Friday Funnies. Well, May is come and gone. Tomorrow is June 1st and the first day of meteorological summer. Not to be confused with June 21st, which is when the summer equinox comes along, and it's the official start of summer according to my Hallmark calendar. So I guess that time between tomorrow and June 21st is kind of like summer's preseason. It's also almost time for Congress's annual summer vacation, that period when they can't do much damage because they're all off either on junkets or throwing fundraisers for themselves. It must be very hard to be a congressperson, which explains why so very few really smart people even attempt it. Well, there aren't very many really smart people in this week's news either, but fortunately, they're not running for Congress. A couple from North Carolina is getting ready to have a baby. So they traveled over to Hawaii so that the baby can be born underwater amid a pod of dolphins. That's right, these wacky parents want to swim with the dolphins until the baby pops out because they claim that it brings peace, comfort, and strength to both the mother and the baby. To me, it sounds like a cheap way to avoid high hospital costs, but on the positive side, the baby should be a good swimmer and can be potty trained with little bits of fish, huh? In Berlin, Germany, doctors found a 24-year-old man from Afghanistan who has spent the last 15 years with a pencil embedded in his head. He's been suffering for years from headaches, vision problems, and a compulsion to write things down. The patient said he doesn't remember how the pencil got in there, but he's very happy that doctors have finally been able to get the lead out. The Hub is a TV network aimed at children. It's co-owned by Hasbro and Discovery, and it's launching a new cartoon show called Shizao about a transsexual superhero. Oh yeah, you heard that right. The show's about a 12-year-old boy named Gus who uses a magic ring to transform into a crime-fighting girl named Shizao whenever he says the words, You go, girl. The show is aimed at children 2 to 11, and it's wrong on so many levels that it's really hard to count. First of all, what did Gus's friends say when he turned into a girl? And if they made fun of him, did she then beat them up? Was he allowed to take gym class with the rest of the boys? What does he say to turn back into a boy? Something like, "Attaboy." Who does he sit with in lunch? And when he becomes Shizao, does she still think that arm farts are funny? I predict that Shizao will be a big flop and will be replaced by Zitman, a teenage boy with complexion problems who fights crime by giving his enemies cooties and then running for Congress. Hey, that's it for this week, my friends. Please pass these along. Be sure to be with me next week for another dose of laughter.